Hey guys, remember to hit that like and subscribe button.
What's going on out there in the galaxy, guys? Little Gek is so concerned.
Why, hello, Sky Masters. It's little Peter here, and I just want to say hi to you all and welcome to the channel. And I just tell you what, here at Sky Master Studios, it's just such a wonderful environment, and I just want to tell you guys a little bit about us here at this channel. You can look at our content and find our playlist, and you can look for No Man's Sky TV. It's probably what you came here for, because that's where little Peter hangs out. I have a show called Cooking with Little Peter. Very funny. We go through a lot of the nutrient processors recipes for you guys, and we add a little Peter's flair to that too, you know. So that's really cool. We do a lot of No Man's Sky themed parody songs and remixes, so you guys can check those out under original songs. They will also be under No Man's Sky TV as well. So little Peter just wanted to really welcome you guys here. I've been really enjoying my my affiliate program here at the No Man's Sky Studios, and I just wanted to give a good welcome video from the inside of Peter to the inside of you. I want to say welcome to the channel, okay, guys? And just check out those playlists and just enjoy yourselves, okay? And I want to tell you right now, one of the artists that just came through that really blew my mind away, that has such a great message and really introduced me to some of that nip was the Fornon Gex. And here's a little clip of their new song. Be sure to go through the channel and find this channel. I'll probably put the link in the description, as well as all the playlists that I just talked about. So I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Little Peter out.
All right, guys, we're going to do a little bit of No Man's Sky talk. Now, I'm going to say a lot of nice things, but I'm probably going to start off with saying some bad things first. So, all you fanboys out there with one point of view of the game probably might just need to walk out right now. A lot of people don't like what I say, and I'm sorry, man. I just tell you, some people like powdered fake cheese. Now, I can't make you like real cheese or explain the benefits of like what real cheese is going to be, how it's better or anything. Just my son loves powdered fake cheeses, and I you know, who am I to tell him that that the other should taste better to him? I think it's weird, and I'm not going to argue with him, but I think we can all agree that powdered cheese is kind of nasty, you know. And if you like it, you're like, huh, oh, I like powdered cheese. What can I say, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't tell everybody else they're idiots because, you know, because real cheese is just not right, and you're an idiot because you like real cheese. That just sounds like something an idiot would say. So that's a weird analogy, but that's the best I can come up with this morning. So listen, you know, No Man's Sky, Sean Murray tweeted this morning about a community award. So community support. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, Sean Murray and Hello Games is so lucky that they have the support that they do. And I remember going back and doing a song about Sean Murray a long time ago. I pulled out a sample of Sean talking in an interview, and he says, and I quote, he's like, "We're lucky to have such a community that cares so deeply about us."
We're lucky that we have a community that cares really deeply about the game.
Because I used it in a song. You can go back into my channel and find that song. I do a live song about it. So yeah, the community does have such a big love for him and support. And let me tell you what we get back for all this support and love. For his updates, he gives us a tweet of an emoji. Now he's going to elaborate on all of those other tweets and stuff like that. I think the PR is horrible, man. I'm sorry. The PR is horrible. And does the community deserve the award? Yes, man, the community is so awesome. But I don't think Sean should walk away with it. I think somebody like, let's say the Facebook group, the original Facebook group has been around forever. Martin Dydix runs that group. He has been the ultimate community fan and gatherer of people. And he is the guy that probably should walk away with that award. And he deserves it. Now, support coming back to us from the development team is just garbage because they don't have anything. Their updates are it's an emoji tweet, and he lets the idiot YouTube content creators speculate and come up with all this false hype, and then they drop a game that is an update that is filled with bugs for weeks at a time. So people stopped playing. Like my wife, okay, we just talked about the Xbox in there. So my wife used to play Xbox, and I got her to play right before the Prisms update. Ran pretty decently, okay? So Prisms came out, they had visual enhancements, okay? So let's talk about visual enhancements. So they needed to make wiggle room for the frames per second loss. So they put dirt all over the glass because rendering light refractions through glass correctly is pretty intense. If we put dirt all over the glass, well, we don't have to really render the perfect reflections coming through anymore, right? So those are visual enhancements. There's a whole bunch of other ones too that I can just come up with, but I'm not going to sit there and rant on those forever. And it's little tiny things and that's the where we come into like, hey, I like fake cheese, fake powdered cheese. I like real cheese, man. And then just the frame per second hit is just taking a downhill thing ever since kind of like the Vulcan thing. I just got in an argument with a guy about the Vulcan stuff. He's like, well, the Vulcan was such great and we got all this wiggle room. And I'm like, yeah, but what did we fill it with? We filled it with garbage. We filled it with stuff that nobody really wanted. I mean, there was some things that were in there that were really cool, animals, but nobody wanted to milk anything. There was a lot of stuff that was just filler crap. Now they did the planet generations, but we took such a hit on the LOD and some of the visuals like the leaves and the way they, one-sided graphics and textures. Oh, don't let me get into it. But if you don't know, then you don't know. See, and that's the difference between some people. Some people only have one point of view. They only have... You've only played on an Xbox, or you've only played on a PS4, or whatever it is. Everybody has a different experience. Now, I've played on most of the platforms, and I get a different experience on them all. And definitely you're going to get a different experience at low settings, medium settings, and high settings, or on a really good PC with SSDs. We've had those SSDs for years. You PS5 guys are just now getting them going, oh my God, this is so great, the game runs. It's like, welcome to the club, man. I'm happy for you guys. But don't just start talking about it wasn't the game or how well it runs. This technology was out there already. It's nothing they did. So yeah, the game is just for me. It's taken a nosedive, and they've filled it with just garbage filler, and I feel like it's like McDonald's and them putting wood chips into their meat. The meat looks bigger or whatever else, but it's filling you up, but you run sluggish and you're not feeling good. I don't know. Some people like that. Some people like McDonald's too, man. I don't know. Fake cheese and McDonald's. I feel like a lot of the fans are fake cheese and McDonald's eaters. So, yeah, that's where we're at on that, man. Yeah, so the award, I think they should get it, but I think Martin Didek should walk away with it, man. Martin Didek's over at the Facebook Hub, one of the coolest communities out there ever. And that guy has run it, and the team over there too. Like the whole team should walk away with that award. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the community support and the love and stuff. And those guys have carried this game through all the tough times, man. And yeah, those people deserved good stuff way back then. I mean, they trickled this game out so slowly on purpose, and I just disagree with that. The base part should have been thrown in a long time ago for people. Let me tell you what, if I was the PR person on this game, it'd have been ran a lot differently. We would have DLCs right now, okay? I'd be selling DLCs. Anything that the old systems could handle, we would keep it like the way it is on those and sell DLCs to people. You want custom ships? DLC, $4.99. You want some more building parts? $3.99 or something. Small DLC packages and slide them out to people who can handle them. Now on the bigger systems, we can do more. We can actually add more biome variations. I mean, have you seen what Woody Montana has done? I support the modders. I have paid money to the Patreon accounts of Red Moss and Woody Montana and some of these other guys they just deserve it. They really do, and they've changed the game completely. If you're on PC, you can play No Man's Sky 2 right now. Ask me for my mod stack, okay? It's out of this world and it's just unbelievable. Okay, and I would pay $20, $40 for that. Pro Masters just came out with his new mod, Valkyrie. He fixed it, and I can't wait to see what kind of additions he throws onto that. I would pay $30. I'd pay for the whole game again for that. But if I was in charge of Hello Games, I would DLC that probably for $9.99. and you guys would get that, and we would sell it to everybody who could. Everybody who got the PS5 would be like, "Oh man, I just got this the new biome mod and stuck it on there." Oh, I'm driving now. We can't do custom ships like like Star Wars, but they can get creative and give you some weird things. Base parts, they can slam many of those ends. I just think that's where I would have went with this game. Who wanted to milk animals? Anybody got that? Oh, who got 1800s Americana Western settlements? Did you get that? Was that you in the back? Did you get that? Did you have $5 on that? He's the winner, way in the back. Who knew, right? You know, and that's funny to me. That's funny. So, yeah, man, the moddings right now too. I want to talk about that real quick. Those modders out there are just killing it. So Bodhi 420, the Pulse Warp mod is just crazy. Woody Montana is killing it. Brit Free is coming back fixing things. Pro Masters just came out with it. It's a really good time to mod the game. If you're on PC and it can handle it, man. I tell you what, between all those modders right there, they all kind of can join together, and I pick the best out of them. And I think it's like a stack of 11. And then the parts mods are starting to be fixed too. So Mastrel or whatever, it's the extra building parts or whatever the hell that mod's called. And then the Winder TP mod adds a whole bunch of building parts. Now you have to wait for these mods to load up, and I think that they are in the middle of fixing these things. So that's pretty cool, man. And if you had troubles running one of those building parts mods, you need to wait. You've got to go out and like take the trash out. If you don't have an SSD, I think maybe you can go take a shower and come back, and maybe your game will load up. When I was trying to use them first, I was turning the game off, thinking that it was just broken. So, yeah, that's my No Man's Sky talk for now. Everything's running pretty decently right now. I haven't turned on the Xbox because I just given up on that anymore. It might be running okay, but I'm waiting. Since it's running pretty decently and we got all the cool mods and everything seems to be really great, it's about time for them to fuck everything up and throw us another update that is full of bugs and renders the very, very low minimum spec systems that are running right now almost useless. So that's it. That's it. I think the community does deserve the award, but I don't think Sean Murray or Hello Games should walk away with it. I love the community, even though you guys hate me so much. But I think that hate comes from you not having a full understanding and point of view of the game, and you can't put yourselves in other players' shoes and other people that have different systems' shoes. And why would a normal person? But you guys talk like you do. You guys talk like you know the game. PS4 players specifically. You guys have a really great server and things like that. You guys have a very different version view of the game than a lot of other people. And it's just, yeah, and that's another thing that gets me too. The crossplay and discoveries are just different for everybody. They're a nightmare, man. They've always been broken and inconsistent. That just really pisses me off, man. I see people all the time putting out these dedicated places for like their dead loved ones and stuff. And to have discoveries all get baunched up or nobody can find it or something like that. I don't know. It's almost, yeah, I don't know. I've got a love-hate for it. That's why I told you guys at the beginning there's some things I love about the game where I suggest people to buy it. I used to suggest people to buy it all the time. Now if you ask me, hey Chris, man, do you think we should buy the game? I would be like, well, what system do you have? Are you okay with some bugs and stuff like that? I wouldn't purchase the game right after an update. Don't do that. Yeah, maybe wait a few weeks after an update. Don't buy it now. And you got content creators going, guys, go out and get it. It's going to be the best thing. My wife won't even play it anymore. After years of me finally getting her to play it on the Xbox, she got it right after Prisms. Prisms came out kind of in hand, and then the Frontiers came out and it was broken. I don't blame her. It's a terrible experience on Xbox, and I wouldn't play it anymore. And her experience is probably, she was really actually starting to like it, and then all these changes happening. She just didn't want to deal. She wasn't a fan person by then. She just got introduced to the game. She's seen how much of a fan I was and was like, oh, I can see why you like it now. And then they go, boom! let's visually enhance this thing and cram some more stuff down the throat of this game until it chokes and can't breathe. And with that, I'm out. Eat your peas and call your mom. You better watch out, haters, we modding all night. You just might see something that you don't like.
You ain't on his level. You ain't on his level.
These cats ain't on my
You
level.
ain't on his level. You ain't on his level.
Me and Gek rolling with custom ships. It's gonna make them hate, gonna lose their shit.
You ain't on his level.
These cats
You
ain't on my level, little Gek. Oh, Sky Masters.
You ain't on his level.
I got this girl in my spaceship. Got the star trails trailing behind the whip. We pulse warping, bobbleheads bobbing. Now that I'm done with you, girl, let's go do some robbing. We got the consumerism mod by Winded TP that lets you go get everything that you couldn't see. You're not on my level. You're not on my level. You're not on my level. You're not on my level, man.
Baby.
These cats ain't on my level, little Gek. Yeah, baby.
Go see those modders, baby, over at the Nexus.
Check it out at the Nexus.
You got those modders like Red Moss.
Red Moss.
You got those modders like Winded TP.
Winded TP.
You got those modders like Bodie 420, baby.
Bodie 420, baby.
Yeah. Hit that nip.
Hit that like and subscribe.
Hit that post warp mod.
Hit your lady.